Hey guys, welcome back to the JTO channel, and obviously this is your player ratings video of Everton 0, Chelsea 1. Obviously, we went to Goodison Park. It's the first time we've won there in 5 years, people. 5 years. The last time we won there was 3-0. I remember Pedro scored, Cahill scored, and Willian scored off the bench. Wow, what a game that was. Good times back when we last won the league. And, it's the first time we win at Goodison Park since we won the league. So who knows? You know what I'm saying? Now, but with a performance like that, if we play like that all season, I don't even know if we'll get top 4. I'm just kidding, guys. Of course we'll get top 4. I mean, the clubs, yeah. Anyway, let's just get right into it. I'm just waffling right now. Obviously, Mendy in goal, first of all. There's not really much to say. Everton didn't really threaten the box a lot. He made a good double save. There was one where he tipped over the bar as well. One negative was there was a moment where Tiago Silva had to defend a 1v1 and Mendy should have come out for it, because in the replay you can see when the ball went in behind, he was out of his line, like way off his line. So I'm surprised he didn't come out. He just retreated back. Mendy's just he's a conservative goalkeeper. He's not an offensive goalkeeper. It's clear that he's a defensive goalkeeper that tries to be offensive. I think you can quite clearly see that in his game, and I think he's improved a lot in it. But I'm hoping for a lot better of him throughout the whole season. Today, he wasn't tested that much, and when he was, he got the job done. Good on the ball when he needed to be as well. So yeah, not much complaints. He'll get a 6 for me. You go to the back three now, starting with Koulibaly. If you haven't seen my match review, do go check that out. I talk about Koulibaly and the rest of the team and how we performed in general. Do go check my match review out. And I said about Koulibaly, like, what a performance today. At the end of the day, he was good on the ball. He was making driving runs. He was linking up. He was making runs nearly into the box. I talked about in previous videos how you saw how Rudiger would find himself in crazy positions nearly up front. Koulibaly's sort of doing the same thing now, and that's really, really good to see. Intelligent defender, so smart, man. Good on the ball, like I said. He reads the game well. 1v1, he wasn't, I can't remember him getting cooked. 1v1, aerially, solid as well, and obviously he went out the pitch with a cramp. And I've got to say, yeah, a couple of our players went down with cramp, particularly Koulibaly and Tiago Silva, and it just shows sort of the lack of fitness within the team. I'm not going to lie, I forgot to say this in my review, but the only player to me that genuinely looked fit, was probably N'Golo Kante out of everyone in the team. Maybe a Jorginho too. But hopefully we improve on that as time goes on. We've got Tottenham next week, so let's see how that game goes. Anyway, Koulibaly's solid debut, really, really good. I'm gonna give him an 8 for today, and then move on to Tiago Silva. I mean, 37 years old, he's pulling up hamstring injuries, and he's still continuing. I mean, he's a warrior, man. He's just a warrior. What a defender, bro. There was a moment where Azpilicueta got spun, and you think to yourself, oh shit, because the pass is so obvious. Like, I think Damari Gray and Gordon was making the run, and the pass was so obvious. The pass was terrible, but Tiago Silva just there intercepted it and made sure to stop that sort of counter attack. So yeah, the pass was poor, but fair play to Tiago Silva in terms of that. Good on the ball as always. I love the way he sort of does reverse psychology on the way he switches the ball at the beginning of the game. I thought, oh, he's going to switch it to Reece James, but then just out of nowhere, boom, to Chilwell. So good on the ball. One of the best defenders in the world despite his age. So yeah, I know Sky Sports gave him man of the match, which at the time kind of surprised me. But when I start to think about it, I can understand why it was given. Is he my man of the match? I'm gonna say no. In fact, why not? I haven't thought this through clearly, have I? Honestly, I think the game for me just had a few standout players that for some reason it's not easy for me to pick a man of the match, but I will go Tiago Silva 8.5. I might change my mind during the video, but he gets an 8.5. Azpilicueta today gets a 7. Other than the time when he was spun and Tiago Silva had to bail him out, he was good on the ball. He had to switch to left centre back. He was aggressive. He was tenacious. So yeah, it was a solid performance from Aspie. Not much to say on that. So yeah, we move on. He gets a 7. Reece James and Ben Chilwell. I'm not gonna lie. I was disappointed in Reece James the most today, alongside a Kai Havertz. I'm not gonna lie, simply because Reece just looks off it at the moment. Like I said in previous videos, he didn't have a good preseason. For me, my main problem, number one, was the corners. I mean, I'm sorry for the amount of corners we had. About 100 corners today. I'm sorry. They're all going near post, near post, near post. Try something different. There was a moment, yeah, the first streak we got, like where we got like 5, 6 in a row, something like that, yeah. He just putting them in swing, in swing, in swing, of course, and it just kept going near post. And Tarkowski or Holgate just kept on headering the ball out, headering the ball out, yeah. And then the last one he did, it just completely was useless. So it's sort of, to me, like his crossing today was awful from a corner perspective and a set piece perspective. For me, he wasn't really linking up with Mason Mount or N'Golo Kante well enough for my liking. And on top of that, when he needed to be that width, when he actually needed to make that driving run to get past their fullback and give someone like Mason Mount an option to give it to him so that he could put a low driving crossing, which he didn't do once today, he wasn't doing that. So it was a bit off from Reece James, and I hope he fixes up soon because I didn't think it was a great performance from him. Pretty poor for his standards. I'm going to give him a 4. It wasn't good enough today from Reece, and that's probably down to fitness too. So yeah, Ben Chilwell, I'll give Ben Chilwell the benefit of the doubt because I actually thought Ben Chilwell overall was actually worse than Reece James. But I'm going to give him a higher rating simply because he made an underlapping run. Koulibaly set him up. He was going to shoot. I didn't know whether he was going to score or not or get on target. But he put himself in a good position. First touch, turned, did really well, won the penalty at the end of the day. So for that reason, I'm going to give him a 6. Overall in his game, when Cucurella came on, I'll get to him later, he showed levels within 5 minutes. In fact, within 10 seconds when he touched the ball. So it was a poor game from Chilwell overall as well. I'll give him a 6 for the same reasons as Reece James. The set pieces, what are you doing? Poor crossing today. At least he was holding the width as well. At least he was holding the width properly, unlike Reece James. So you get small credit for that. I mean, it's just small margins in these. I mean, I'm trying to just pick out the little things at this point because some of these guys were really poor today. It's not acceptable, man. But yeah, he'll get a 6 for today because he won the penalty at the end of the day, and that's what won us the game as well. Jorginho was interesting today because I felt like in the second half he was much sharper on the ball. He was giving it quicker. He was playing it in between the lines. In the first half, at times I was getting really frustrated with how long he was taking on the ball. So there's that. But then he got he didn't win the penalty, but he scored the penalty. No hop, skip, and jump. Really in the corner as well. Really, really good pen, I have to say, from Jorginho. And that, at the end of the day, won us the game. Ice cold, cool, calm, collected. You know, he said in his interview that most of the time when it comes to penalties, it's all about up here. 75% is psychological. Because at the end of the day, when it comes to penalties, you got to understand, guys. Yeah. Who was it that was in his face? Yerry Mina was in his face, and I think another player was as well. And obviously, players do that typically. My problem was when Azpilicueta and Reece James came invading. And for me, that was unnecessary because now you're just blabbing noise. Unnecessary things are now being said. You're causing unnecessary drama. And I was thinking to myself, shit. Like, oh, no. Because now Yeremina's making noise. The referee's making noise. Aspie's making noise. And the Everton player's making noise. Pickford's making noise. Reece James. And it's like, oh, can we just let Jorginho take his penalty, please? Like, please. Because this could mess with him in a way. You know, it's hard to stay concentrated when a lot of people are not in your face, but they're in your face. They're just around you talking rubbish. So it's a good thing he stayed composed, cool, calm, ice cold, good penalty. Overall, frustrated in the first half, much better in the second half. I'll give him a 7 for today. Kante looked the most fit on the pitch out of everyone. Fitness levels, Kante looks really, really sharp. Today, though, I wouldn't say it was his greatest game. I'm going to give him a 5. It was just average. Obviously off the ball, good. Fitness levels, good. But on the ball, it's just like, man, like, there's just times where you can play a simple 5-yard pass and he's passing the ball and it's bouncing, bro. Like, what's going on? When he got down the byline and tried to put crosses in. Is that what we're doing with Kante now? What, he's just putting crosses in now, yeah? Bloody hell, man. 5. Move on. Done. You move on to the front three. Starting with Sterling. Sterling gets an 8 today. Brilliant performance. The only attacker that was getting on the ball, trying to make things happen, trying to link up. You know, one thing I was hoping today, one of the things I was looking for is hopefully Sterling brings a new dimension to our attack. And in ways, I can see that he's trying to bring that new dimension into our attack. But my feeling is he needs somebody else that can do not the exact same thing, but he needs somebody else, clearly, that has raw materials in his game, like Sterling does, in order for now him to flourish even better. Do you get what I'm saying? Because he was good today, very good today. But I feel like that can go from good, very good, to even world class. Because if he's doing what he was doing today with a poor performance from Kai Havertz and Mason Mount, imagine what he could do with, you know, an attacker that just has something that not only does he not have, but maybe the rest of the attackers don't, that could really bring huge benefits to our team. So I got to say, positive from Sterling today. He's very direct. He gets the ball. He turns. He's always going at players. He was winning fouls, diving at times. I'm not even going to talk about that one moment when he arched his back, blood, because, woo! I prefer not to speak. I prefer not to speak because that's mad. I'm not even going to talk about that moment. If you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. If you don't, then it's best that you don't even try to find out. But yeah, overall good performance from Sterling today. Unlucky not to score. Obviously, there was the block from Milenko, from Cucurella's cross. He probably should have scored, but again, like I said, the block was really good. And it was unfortunate that his tap-in was offside. But overall, gets an 8 today. Really, really good. Mason Mount gets a I don't know. I didn't really see much from Mason. I'm not gonna lie, but I'll allow him on a slide because at the end of the day, he's been one of our most consistent players at this club for the past, pretty much since he came here and started to be part of the first team. So when Mason Mount has a poor performance, I will call it out, but at the same time, I'm not gonna go him gun-ho as much as I am with a Kai Havertz, who at this point, people are going to really start, like, including myself. This is a big season for that guy, and I'll get to him in a moment, but sticking on Mason, I just feel like, yeah, a couple decent crosses were put in. I feel like he should have been on the corners at one stage. He tried to link up well with Reece James, but Reece was so poor today. I was just hoping today that he wouldn't receive the ball out wide as much as he did. Just like Havertz did, because Sterling played as a false 9 at one point during the game, and obviously it switched with him and Kai. But, like, I just want Mason to get in the box more if he doesn't have the ball. You know, a lot of the time he's outside the box, or a lot of the time when he's receiving the ball, he's not close to the box. It feels like he's down the byline. I just wish he can, you know, do more infield. Do you get what I'm saying? Just pick up positions like a cam area, if you get what I'm saying, because these are number 10s technically when you play in a 3-4-3 like system. Do you get what I'm saying? It's like he's trying to be a right winger, or maybe that's an instruction, maybe that's, you know, him just doing him, because I feel like Mason's more than just getting down the byline and cross it into the box, because he does that a lot. But I feel like there's more to Mason than that, because he has got a bit of tech, but it was poor today. So I'll give him a 6. Kai Havertz, 4. Not good enough. What time am I on? Fucking hell, nearly on 15 minutes. Not good enough today. It's a big season for you. You need to step the hell up. Because at this rate, I think people are starting to say that Broja should start over you. I mean, what is going on? What is going on with Kai? I'm sick of the inconsistency, man. What did he do today? Somebody please explain to me what he did today. I don't know what he did today. Kai Havertz, yeah, is just one of those players, yeah, where he can be so good at anything and everything he wants to be. But at the same time, you look at him and think, what are you good at? Like, honestly, sometimes I actually look at kind of think, what are you good at? But in there's games where I look at him and think, you are good at everything. I'm sick of it, man. Today, poor. At least Mason was bringing something from the width. What was Kai bringing? No link-up play. No good movement. No crosses. No shooting. Didn't drop deep. None of it, bro. Not good enough. When you get to the subs now, I'm not going to speak about Gallagher. Came on for 2 minutes. Cucurella gets an 8 straight away. What a debut. What a debut. Honestly, brilliant. Mwah. Oh my God. What a fucking player, people, we have in our hands, man. He showed more in 10 seconds, yeah, with a couple passes he made than Ben Chilwell did throughout his whole throughout his whole game today. At the end of the day, defensively, solid. He wins his aerial battles. He's composed under pressure. He gets forward really well. He puts in lovely crosses, just like the one he did for Sterling, in which he should have scored. I mean, what more could you ask for? Everyone wants to talk about the price tag. Who cares? I guarantee you in a year's time, nobody is going to give 2 Fs about the price tag because he's going to be that good. I don't need to say much about Cucurella. You already know how he performed. 8. Ruben Loftus-Cheek, down the right-hand side. I felt like he brought more to the table than Reece James did as well. There was a moment where he made a run in behind. I didn't see Reece James do that once. He ran in behind, got on the ball, won a foul. Ruben, 7. Solid display defensively and offensively. Christian Pulisic, I'll give him a 6.5. It was decent. Couple nice dribbles, good pressures, good movement at times as well. He put in a shift. 6.5. Decent. Who else came on? That's Cucurella, Ruben, Kante. You get me? Cucurella, Ruben, Kante, Pulisic, Gallagher, right? Those are the 5. Oh yeah, that's it. And Thomas Tuchel, right lineup, right subs. Style of play could have been better, but we're not ready yet for the season, as I've said clearly before, so I'll align on that. And hopefully bring in some transfers in. There's not much to say. Tuchel gets a 7. So yeah. If you did enjoy this video, please like, comment, subscribe. Tell me your player ratings down below for each player, plus the subs if you want to. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a good one. Good night. I'm tired. I need to eat some food anyway. Peace.